Hallo julle, vandag doen ons bedryf 3, toneel 1 en 2 van Phila se kind. En hierdie toneel speel af in Knysna by die see. Nou, baie van julle ken Knysna, die Knysna koppe. Julle weet dalk van Teeson Island, en hulle gaan in hierdie toneel ook daarna verwys. Nou, op band, Lukas praat nou op band, en hy sê sy het weggeloop. Nou, sy is Nina. Toe Christoffel weer 'n keer weg is om haar geld te loop haal, onthou nou, sy is nou, sy werk vir Miss Weatherbury, en Christoffel, pa Elias het vir Christoffel gestuur om die geld te gaan haal, want hy vat al die geld, het hy sonder die geld by die huis aangekom, met die tyding dat Nina al langer as 'n maand weg is. En by die laaste mense waar sy gewerk het. Hulle het gedink sy is terug bos toe. Nou moet ek haar loop soek. Daai ek is Lukas, nee. He must look for Nina. Daar is 'n skare mense op die agtergrond. Remember now, this take place on the stage because it's a drama, en almal is baie opgewonde. En Lukas sê, waarheen is almal op pad? Hulle sê, daar is 'n spookskip by Nutsi. Now, if you visit Knysna, please go to Nutsi, beautiful beach area there. Verskeie stemme herhaal dit, en hy sê, 'n spookskip by Nutsi, waar is Nutsi, waar is Nutsi? En iemand sê, 'n stem, just a voice, just follow the track to the south. En Lukas sê, iets in my het vooruit begin loop. And that also changed his life. He heard the people talking, and now he's going to Nutsi, nee. Hy sê, wat se verskil, what difference sal dit maak as ek net nou eers die volgende dag loop soek? Okay, now the summary. What's important here, Lukas is now 19 years old and Nina is 17 years old. She started working there in town and it's 7 years later. Nina het werk in Knysna gekry, sy wil nie weggaan uit die bos uit nie. En al die geld wat sy verdien, moet sy maandeliks na pa stuur. Monthly she must send the money back to dad. En Lukas sê, hy noem dat Nina weggeloop het, hy moet haar gaan soek, en hy besluit om Nutsi toe te gaan, want almal praat oor die spookskip, is a ghost ship there at Nutsi, nee. En there he met Armstrong, en hy vra vir Armstrong of hy saam op die boot deur die nag kan waak, wait there on the boat, and see if everything is okay. En Armstrong besef toe, important dat Lukas is nie soos die ander bosmense nie. He's more educated, so hy praat beter, en hy lyk ook beter, nee. Hy sê hy kom uit die bos uit, maar hy is net another class. Goed, en toe het Lukas gegaan na Miss Weatherbury toe, waar Nina werk, en sy sê vir Miss Weatherbury het vertel dat Nina na haar werk verdwyn het, she just disappear. En Nina het toe nou vir Lukas gekry, en Lukas vra ook vir Nina om bos toe te gaan en die bosmense die boodskap te oordra. Hy gaan ook nie terug bos toe nie. Now, we've seen, toe almal so oor Nutsi gepraat het, toe dink Lukas, maar wat keer hom? Hy kan ook mos nou Nutsi toe gaan. And just there he decided he's not going back to the forest, which is very important, nee, because that changes life as well. Words that you need to know, spookskip is ghost ship, en koppe, hulle praat van the Knysna heads, nee. Eenvoudig is very simple, jou verbeelding is your imagination, borduurwerk is embroidery. Nina had to, Miss Weatherbury tried to teach her how to do embroidery, but it was hard because Nina was a real tomboy coming from the forest, nee. And she's now, all of a sudden, she's a town girl, can you see? She said, Nanny, all right, let's see other words that's important. The skare is crowds of people. Schoolmeester. A meester is an old word for teacher, like a teacher. Agterdogtig is suspicious. Buitend is just another word for sarcasties or sarcastic. Let's look at the questions. Waarom dink jy het Lukas gewoond geraak om pa te sê? Remember, he was still young when he arrived there, and Elias forced him to say pa, nee, and now he's 19 years old. So he just realized, get used to it and call him pa. Nina gaan 4 shillings per week kry met haar nuwe werk. Wat is haar ander voordele, is advantages? Sy kry kos en sy kry klere. En wat het Nina en Lukas op pad na die dorp toe aangetref? They encounter the elephants. Kies die antwoord wat nie pas nie. Read your question very carefully. Nina wil nie dorp toe gaan nie, want die geld wat sy verdien gaan na haar pa toe. Sy wil nie 'n kinderoppasser wees nie. Sy is bang om by die dorp te gaan werk, and this is the one that does not fit. This is true. This is true. She doesn't want to stay with her parents any longer, nee. Sy weet die geld gaan na haar pa toe. Sy wil nie 'n kinderoppasser wees nie, en sy is bang. She was scared because it's a new world to her. Choose the correct answer, underline. Now in the exam, they won't ask you to underline, maar jy moet hom so neerskryf. Nina vra vir Lukas om te draai terug bos toe, want sy glo die grootvoete wil gaan wegkruip. Want sy wil gaan wegkruip in die bos. She wants to hide in the forest. That is not, want sy glo die grootvoete is nie 'n gevaar nie. That of course is untrue. So this one is the correct answer. Watter waarheid, watter truth, wat Phila met Lukas geleer het, onthou hy nou, and he share it with Nina. Solank jou kop nie, sak jou hart ook nie. Keep up your head. Be proud. You know who you are. Waarom het Lukas na hierdie waarheid van Phila verwys? Die dorpenaar spot met die bosmense. He's coming from the forest, and the people from town, they mock the people from the forest. En Nina gaan nou in die dorp werk, nee. So, he said to Nina, keep up your head. Be proud. Lukas moes weer dorp toe gaan om Nina te soek. Waarom moes hy gegaan? Nina het weggeloop, en Lukas moes haar gaan soek het. Lukas besluit om Nootsie toe te gaan. Wat het hy daar getref? Hy het sy veldkornet Armstrong gekry. En waarmee was hy besig? He was busy waiting there at the ghost ship, die spookskip. En die Johanne mense sal die volgende dag kom oorvat. They will take over. Hierdie man het opgelet dat Lukas anders is as die bosmense, want regte bosmense gesels nie met ander mense. They are bewildered, real forest people. They can't talk. They don't have social skills at all. And Lukas, he has, nee, so he's quite different from the typical forest people. Waarom het Lukas na die sterre gekyk, terwyl hy met Armstrong gepraat het? He thought about Nina, wat sy altyd gesê het. Hy moet 'n wens vinnig wens as hy 'n ster sien verskiet. Now remember, in the forest is very hard to see the stars because it's so dense. And now all of a sudden, he can see the stars very clear. Hoekom dink jy, why do you think, het Nina aan Miss Weatherbury genoem dat sy geen familie het nie? She was embarrassed. Sy was skaam vir haar familie, nee, because they are so rude and uneducated. Sy wil dalk weer wegloop, sy wil nie dat iemand na haar familie in die bos sou gaan om haar te soek nie. Waarom? Why did Miss Weatherbury, a very fancy lady, why did she take Nina in to work for her? 2 reasons. Miss Weatherbury het hulp in die huis nodig gehad. She needs some help, but also she wanted to teach Nina good manners. Remember, Nina is a real, as I said, tomboy, and she's from the forest. She wanted to teach her real manners. En verduidelik, explain the following words. Nina wil waarom moet sy dit dan bestry dat sy die bos uitkom? Nina wil die bos en haar circumstances vergeet, en daarom bestry sy die feit dat sy van die bos afkom. Like Lukas said to her, keep up your head, don't be embarrassed, you know who you are. Verduidelik waarom jy nie saamstem, you don't agree with the following statement. Dis regverdig is fair, dat Nina se pa elke maand haar geld kom haal. Do you think it's fair? Nee, she's doing the job. Sy hoef nie, there's no need for her to give the money to her dad. Watter guns? 5 het Lukas vir Nina gevra. Sy moes na Elias gaan en vir hom sê dat he's not coming home. He's not going back to the forest. Hy's klaar, done. Hy's klaar met die bos. Waarom stem jy nie saam? Why don't you agree with the following statement? It's fair dat Nina se pa elke maand haar geld kom haal. Ons het gesê, the previous one, it's just fair that she can do whatever with the money because she worked for the money. Nee. Kom ons kyk na die derde bedryf toneel 2. Khalil en Lukas praat nou en hy sê, luister, geld het ek nie. I don't have money, but I can give you food and I can give you a place to stay. En hy sê, wat se werk? oysters, you know oysters, and now you remember Knysna, every year there's an oyster festival. Visvang, you clean your fish and you dry the fish. Ek dog jy's 'n roeier. Ek is 'n roeier ook, maar ek sien die kans om te leef van John Ben wat John Ben ons betaal en ek maak my eie extras. Okay, that's just an extract from scene 2. You can read it when you have time. En dan sien ons die opsomming. Lukas vra vir Khalil September om vir hom te leer roei, want hy soek werk as 'n roeier. Khalil sê vir Lukas om dorp toe te gaan. En Khalil verwys is refer to the ship, waar hy nie mag raak nie, want dit behoort aan John Ben. John Ben is the big boss there. En hy wag net vir die regte skip om weg te gaan. And I said, okay, you can work and I can only give you food and a place to stay. This is important, this is a nice question, and this is a popular question that they ask in exams. John Ben betaal nie so goed nie, en daarom moet Khalil extra werk doen. Lukas wil nie strikke vir bloubokkies stel nie, want bloubokkies, a very rare kind of die bloubokkies, herinner hom aan Nina. Bushbooks he's fine with, but he won't catch any bloubokkies. Goed, nou Nina het kom kuier vir Lukas by Khalil. This is an important part. Hy is skielik bewus van haar as 'n vrou. And all of her, when he hugged her, he just felt that he has more feelings. Nee, not as a sister, but as a girlfriend maybe. Hy verstaan nie, but he doesn't understand because she's supposed to be his sister. En dan sê hy is 'n innerlike stryd wat hy voel, en 'n conflict. Sy was langer as 2 maande weg en Lukas is verlig om te hoor dat sy nou weer werk by Miss Weatherbury. En Nina bring die boodskap dat David, his real blood brother, passed away, and Lukas then he decided to go back to Langekloof. He got used to the fact that he had to stay in the forest with his parents, Barta and Elias, but now when this message that his brother David passed away, he decided to go back to Langekloof. Nina was te bang, and she's very scared that he's not coming back. Words that you need to know, Verlee is embarrassed, Bedinde is a maid, message, you must know that. Gevaar is a danger, and please know herken is recognized. Here we have scout. They talk about scout is nothing else than a boat. Die kai of die hawe is the harbour. We don't talk about kai anymore. We talk about the harbour. Stoomskip is the steamship, and they refer to the loodsboot also. So I think it's good to know the pilot boat. Huis is hoist. They hoist a flag when there's a job available. We come to that. Kaya is a shack. Eergister, of course, is the day before yesterday. Baadjie is a jacket. Verlang, ek verlang na jou, I miss you. En dan uitdaging, of course, is a challenge. And these words, he asked himself, Lukas asked himself, am I mad? Was I mad? Was ek van my verstand af? Because he fell in love with Nina, supposed to be his sister. And then, I can't remember if it was John Ben or Khalil September who said to him, you must have salt in your blood. Jy moet soutbloed hê, nee. Daar's voorheen na John Ben verwys. Now, if we look at the questions on this scene, wie het na hom verwys en hoe weet die leser van hom? Armstrong het na John Ben verwys. Ben is die loods onder by Knysna Koppe, Knysna Heads, waar die skepe deurkom. Loods is a pilot, but in this case he's the John Ben, as I said, is the big boss. Nee, he's in charge of these boats. Ons weet die werkers het baie respek vir hom, maar hy betaal sy werkers min. This is what we know about John Ben. Lukas soek werk. Watter maatskappy bied werk aan Teesums? And now, as I said, there's still the Teesum Island. Hoekom wil hy nie by hierdie besigheid werk nie? Want hy wil nie klippe dra nie. Hy wil by die water werk. And if you watch the movie, right in the beginning, Benjamin is playing with a little boat on the river, a paper boat. Hoe adverteer hulle die werk? They hoist a white flag there at Teesums, and then they know there's a job available. Hoekom het hulle so baie klippe nodig? They are busy building the harbour. Verduidelik jou siening. What do you think? Hy wil nie blou bokkiestrikke stel nie, maar hy stel wel bosbokstrikke, because the blou bokkies remind him of Nina. Khalil se woorde uit die bos gekruip, weerspieël sy gevoel towards the forest people. Die dorpsmense, wat kan jy hieruit aflei? What can you deduct? What can you what is your interpretation? Die dorpsmense kyk neer op die bosmense. They look down on the forest people. Die mense van die dorp, they think they are better than the people of the forest. Okay. Waarom het Khalil hom vererg? He was annoyed toe Lucas geantwoord het dat hy nie blou bokkies trek nie. Hy het gedink, Lucas is picky, hy is uitsoekerig. Khalil bied vir Lucas werk aan. Wat moet Lucas vir hom doen? Take out oysters, catch the fish, he must clean the fish and he must dry. Now, they've asked one exam, so please know what will his duties be if he's working for Khalil. Watter betaling? What kind of payment? Blyplek en kos. Place to stay and food. Hy loop vir Nina raak en sy vertel hom dat sy nie weer terug aan bos toe nie. Wat is nou meer? She said, things in the forest not the same. What is not the same? Sy sê die mondvletjie is vals geroes, nee, die bekvletjie is geroes, the bottles are dirty, want things are not the same. The things that she played with, the things that gave her pleasure, it's not there anymore. Now remember, it's years later now. En wat is die betekenis van die woorde? Ek weet net, dis nie reg dat daar nie vir jou plek is waar jy verlee of te voel nie. He said to Nina, Nina must find a place where she can work, and there's no need to be embarrassed, calm, to be embarrassed about a family, not at all, nee. En watter boodskap, message, dra Nina en Lucas oor? Sy sê, laaitjie van Petrus Sondag, can you remember the farmer there in Lange Kloof? Het kom sê dat David Lucas se broer oorlede is. He passed away. Wat wou Lucas saamneem Lange Kloof toe? Hy wou 'n visvang. Because one of the last words, one of the children or Phila or Selling, that day when he had to go to court, they said, ask him to bring back a fish, because they realized it's near the ocean. So jy ook, indien jy Lucas was Lange Kloof toe gegaan het, ja, want my broer is dood. Ek sal die laaste eer, aan hom wou bewys, of betoon, ek sal ook verveling en Selling in die gesin wou sien. Any acceptable answer, don't leave open spaces in the exam, because they ask you, what is your opinion, would you also go back to Lange Kloof? Dan sê jy, ja. If you say no, then you must be able to motivate it. Waarvoor is Nina bang? She's very scared that he won't come back. En watter advice gee Nina aan Lucas as hy grootvoet hom bestorm? Sy sê, you must take off your jacket, throw it down, and wind off, because the elephant can't smell you. Die olifante sal dan die baadjie vertrap, because they can smell the jacket and they will what one says, harm the jacket. They will step on the jacket rather. Okay, verduidelik die volgende gedeelte. David was my broer voordat ek geweet het. Willem en Christoffel is my broers. En Nina sê, hoe kon hy jou broer gewees het? Hy was bruin, Lucas. En dan sê hy was nog altyd. Always he was my brother. Lucas het nie kleur gesien nie. En vir hom was David nog altyd sy broer. Whether he was brown skin or white skin, he was his brother. Hulle het in dieselfde huis dieselfde waardes aangeleer, and they had the same mother, and that of course was Phila. Goed, ek hoop julle verstaan hierdie twee tonele beter. Tot 'n volgende keer.